Hello guys, welcome to my course for SAP GRC process control. My name is Abasud and I have more than 11 years of experience in governance, risk and compliance domain, and my major expertise from a technology point of view is SAP. In SAP, I have deeply worked in all the modules of GRC, that is access control, process control, risk management, and I do have good experience in audit management, as well as I have started my journey from a basis and security point of view. So let me start with the introduction of GRC. What is GRC? And then we'll go further for the SAP GRC process control. So let's start with the GRC overview. What is GRC? GRC stands for Governance, Risk and Compliance. GRC is a discipline that aims to synchronize information and activity across governance, risk management, and compliance in order to improve efficiency, enables more effective information sharing, reporting, and avoid wasteful overlap. So we understand why GRC is important. So let understand each and every term by themselves. Let's suppose let us discuss what is governance. Governance is the responsibility of senior management and the board of director, and focuses on creating the mechanism and organization uses to ensure that person follows established processes and policies. So this is what we are having the governance. The next topic is what is risk management. Risk management is a process by which an organization manages risk to acceptable level within acceptable tolerance, identifying potential risk and its associated impacts, and prioritize their mitigation based on the organization business objective. Risk management develops and deploy internal control to manage mitigation risk throughout the organization. So when we are talking about as a risk management, our SAP GRC risk management is a module which is associated with the risk management. Risk management modules help us to do the complete life cycle of the risk, that is risk identification, risk evaluation, risk assessment, risk response, and then risk monitoring. Our next part is a compliance. Compliance is a process that records and monitors the policies, procedures, and controls needed to ensure that policies and standards are adequately adhered to. So when we are talking about compliance, here our SAP GRC process control comes into the picture, which helps us to with the end-to-end policy life management cycle, that is the creation of a policy, updation of a policy, monitoring of a policy on a day-to-day basis, is distributed to the concerned parties and take their response as an acknowledgement they understood it or not. And also from the control point of view, where we are saying the identification of control design assessment, testing of the control test of effectiveness, and monitoring of a control, and then share the report with the management on a real-time basis. This where GRC process control comes into the picture. And our SAP governance, risk and compliance basically is offering from an SAP to manage a cooperative GRC process in a effective and time-bound manner. This is what we are having inside our SAP GRC. So if we are talking about only about the process control is corresponding to the compliance part, where it gives us a capability to perform a policy lifecycle management, as well as for the control management, from control design assessment, control testing assessment, and then giving a real-time reporting. It also, if we are having the risk management module, so inside the system we can mitigate the risk through the control on a real-time basis. We can see if that control has been completely implemented, will our risk come inside our tolerance limit or not. So this is basically what we are having as a process control. To understand it, what's the benefit of our process control? Here becomes GRC process control helps organization to better manage and monitor their processes and internal controls. It provides management with the capability to monitor and ensure that the organization is in compliance with the regulation through manual or automated evaluation. Here, when we are talking about the GRC process control, it can help with any of the regulation that can be GDPR, or you can say SOX, you can say PCI DSS, any standard or regulation. You can build the control against them, you can put it into the system and you can test it, and on a real time basis you'll get a report for them that management can access anytime. It provides an easy mechanism for implementation and management of organization policies. So this is where the policy management modules comes on a real-time basis. You can define a policy, design a policy, get it approved. You can distribute a policy and you can get the acknowledgement, like the people do understand the policy. So this is what the benefits we are having with the SAP GRC process control. Now we understand, if we are talking about process control, we do divide it into various, you can say, some modules. Here we are having the some modules: master data, manual evaluation, automated monitoring, ad hoc issue management, policy management, and sign off. Let's have a brief discussion about each and everything one by one. One is master data. Master data is a hierarchy where we are defining this is our org structure, this is our parent organization, child organization, our business processes, sub processes. These are our control, these are our regulations, these are our risks. So where we are defining all those things and the relation between them, that is our master data. While we are designing the master data, one thing we need to keep in mind: at what level we want to have a report, and at what level we can actually define the owners who is responsible for the evaluation, monitoring, testing, or for a response of any input. Next is a manual evaluation. Manual evaluation is more like where you are doing the manual control testing. So here, how it is different from a manual control testing, if we don't have a SAP system, is then the SAP GRC provides us a workflow. So when there is a time to do that evaluation, it triggers a workflow. Workflow will come to the control tester. That tester has a complete detail of the steps that person needs to be performed. And if we perform step by step, then give us a result. This is what the result of that particular testing. And if we want to assure that person has actually performed each and everything, we do have a capability of surveys as well. We can maintain a survey, and we can get a consolidated report from a manual evaluation. Then we are having the automated monitoring, where no manual intervention is required for the control testing. System will uh, automatically, as per our definition of business rule, go fetch the data from system, test the control, and let us know if this is pass or fail. The fourth point is ad hoc issue management. This is on an ad hoc basis. Let's suppose you are doing mm, you're doing any control testing and you find out that control design is incomplete. So for on that moment, you can create an ad hoc issue. You can complete the testing. You can put your suggestions so that it can later on be reviewed by the management and see if this is the right thing which should be incorporated inside the control as a modification of control, or the creation of new control can be done. The next is the policy management. Policy management is a separate module which consists of the end-to-end policy lifecycle management. We can do policy creation, policy modification, policy approvals, policy distribution, and then getting the acknowledgement from the user they understood or not. So here we get a workflow, so multiple level workflow, so that whatever be the audit trail, any point of time we can understand who has proposed the policy, who all has approved it, and when it has modified by whom, and then to whom all user it has been distributed, and from whom we can get the acknowledgement. So complete things we can do through our GRC system. The next is a sign off. Sign off is moreover like a freezing of system. So this can be useful. Let's suppose you are having an audit. Let's suppose you are your company financial cycle is January to December. So at December you want to freeze a system so that no change can be done after that. Then you sign off the system at 30th of December so that no big backdate entry can be done in a GRC system. So that's a sign of functionality. So this is just a basic overview of our SAP GRC process control modules. In the coming session, I'll be discuss all of this one by one in detail so that you can have a fair understanding before we actually go to going for the practical inside the system. If you have any question, put it into the comments. If you want to get it improved or want us to prepare a video for a specific topic, please help us with your feedback. Thank you so much for the watching.